This is a Permobil C500VS for vertical standing. This is a standing power chair. This is one of the most expensive power chairs that Permobil makes. This power chair will literally take you from a sitting position to a standing position, which we'll cover in a minute. But it also has the 8-inch electric seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric recline, the electric legs. This chair is fully loaded. This is a 2014 power chair with 12 miles, so this power chair is practically new. 12 miles is probably a couple weeks. So it's been sitting. It will have new batteries if you buy it. So the first thing I'm going to show you on this power chair, let's do the standing position right over. That's what most people want to see. So you have your control board here. You can run all the functions through the control board here or through the joystick. But the first one shows the standing position. So if I push this up here, you'll see your seat. Well, before you do, you go to the standing position. Always before you go to your standing position, make sure you have your chest bar here, or at least a chest strap. And this is your knee brace right here. So when you go to standing position, you want to make sure you have those in position, and then you keep going. So you'll see the chair will go up, then it'll start tilting, then it'll start doing all kinds of funky moves, but that's normal. That's how it gets you to a standing position. And when you get to that standing position, you'll also be able to drive this chair. You'll see these wheels, by the time we get to the standing position, these wheels will be touching the ground. So the chair is getting up there right now. As you can see, everything is so quiet. So this is as you can see, the wheels are going towards the ground now. So this is your standing position. And while you're standing, you can still drive this chair in a standing position. So you can see the chair is driving with no problem at all in a standing position. As you can see, this chair is practically new. So this would be your standing position right here. So we went to the standing position. The next thing I'm going to show is the electric seat lift. So you can move the joystick, the throttle on the knob on your control box back here forward, and now you're watching your 8-inch seat lift going up. So this is your seat lift here going up. And it's a 3-stage seat lift. You can see the actual, it's like a ball retriever. If you're a golfer, you would know what I'm talking about. You can see how it's going up in different sections back there. That's a really good seat lift. So this is your 8-inch seat lift right here, and I think you can still drive the chair, yes. You can still drive the chair at a reduced speed with the seat lift elevated. So that is your 8-inch seat lift. I'm going to bring it back down. You've got a joystick on the right. It's a swing away joystick. It can go on the right. It can be put on the left. We can switch sides on those. There's no problem at all. So this is your seat lift going back down. The next thing I want to show you is the electric tilt. So this would be your electric tilt right here. All right, the seat's all the way down. So this is your electric tilt. Now sometimes on these standing wheelchairs, the tilt doesn't go far back because of the way the chair is built for the standing position. I'm going to see how far this one goes back here. So this tilt is going further than most of them right now. All right, so this is a partial tilt. So this is a partial tilt. This would be your tilt. I'm going to bring the tilt back down. Then we'll do the recline and the legs. And we'll try to do those at the same time. And I'll bring this back down. This chair, as I said, 12 miles on this chair, 2014 model. So if you're looking for a gem, this would be a nice one here. It does have a little scratch on the fender right here, which is about 1/4 of an inch. That's probably was done in shipping, or maybe someone went under a table. We're not going to fix that. It's not worth it for me to fix that. So now we've got the electric tilt back down. We're going to do the electric recline now. Now this will be the electric recline. This is your back, and I'm going to do the legs also at the same time. So this is your electric recline going back, and I'm moving the legs with 2 fingers here. So this is the electric recline. I guess I could have moved the chair forward and not wind up in my bush back there, but so as you can see, you're pretty much flat now with this chair with the legs up, and these legs are adjustable. We can adjust the length of these legs depending how long you need them and all that kind of good stuff. The joystick does move out of the way of the arms, so you can transfer from side to side. That's how you transfer with no problem at all. So this is the electric recline and the electric legs. What am I doing here? I was hitting the wrong button. Alright, so I'm bringing all the functions back up. Now this chair, the seat on this chair is a floating cushion. What that means is you can put your own cushion on here. This cushion is removable and you can put your own cushion. It also has a bar between the seat here that if you wanted to put a knee brace between your knees here to keep your knees from bouncing back to back, this option is available. This did not come with that part that hooks up between your knees here. The seat on this chair is 18 by 18 deep, so we can't make the seat any bigger. So if you're going to buy this chair, make sure that you're a tall person, but not a tall person, 6 foot tall or less. But because the arms are 16 inches apart, so do your measurements. Make sure you do fit in between 16 inches. The seat can be maybe 19 inches. We can put a little bit larger cushion if we have to. There's no problem because there's room left here on the pan. But you're looking mainly at 18 to 19 inch cushion square on this chair. You've got a high back with an adjustable headrest. You've got back here an attendant control. This chair can be driven from the back. You can do all the function and drive the chair from this apparatus right here, and it can be taken out of the way if you're not going to use it. You can fold it down like this, or you can completely take it off if you don't need it back there. But it's nice to have that on these high-end chairs, so someone can help you drive it if you ever needed that. On this chair here, as you can see, you have 14-inch tires, solid tires. You can see they're new. You've got caster wheels in the back. Your batteries are right here. So you got one run back here and one on the opposite side. They're 75 amp batteries, group 24, 75 amp batteries, deep cycle, recessed post terminal. To get these batteries out, you have to raise the seat up, pull the plastic red cover off, and the door will open this way, and the battery will slide out. You've got 2 of them. And you'll get about 15 miles on a battery charge, depending on the terrain and the weight of the person. You've got suspension here that's adjustable. You've got a suspension on both sides of this chair. These Permobiles have one of the greatest suspension. This is a pretty heavy power chair. This power chair weighs at least 400 pounds. So you need to remember that. It's built solid and it is heavy. From outside of arm, we've got about 24 inches. But from wheel to wheel, you've got about 25 inches. So 25 inches is what you're going to need to get through the door. So give yourself an extra inch. You're going to need at least 26. As I said, the joystick's on the right. The foot plates do flip up for easy access. And the legs go back in even more. Actually, I'm going to finish them right here. So when you get out, there's almost nothing in front of you when you get out. Okay? So that's your legs. When you charge this chair, the only thing you need to do to charge this chair is take your charger, plug your charger cord in the bottom of your joystick, and when the charger light turns green, you're fully charged. The charger will recognize when the batteries are full. It'll stop charging. You don't have to worry about overcharging this chair. This chair comes with all the manuals. You've got your pouch over here with your owner's manual. Everything that came from the factory is in here. All the manuals are here. So it does come with its own kit. There's a few tools in here too. And you do have a safety belt over here. And as I said earlier, you can switch the joystick to the left. So I think I've covered just about everything on the chair. Solid tires, 12 miles on this chair, 2014 model. It's a standing power chair with all the functions you can think about. I don't think there's nothing on here that's missing on this chair. So if you want a Permobil standing, this would be the one to get. This chair has a top speed of 5 miles an hour. This is the standing power chair with all the features. It runs like a new chair. This is Marc with Marc's Mobility. We are a family-owned business for over 20 years. Thank you for watching this presentation. We have several other models available. If you have any questions, please call the number below, 800-677-6293. Thank you again for watching.